going, my fellow collectors? This is Link's Reviews, and I'm Link, and today we have 7 new Justice League Funko Pops. Now, these are the 90s, or as you can call them, the Silver Age versions. We've got Batman, Kyle Rayner, Flash, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, Mullet, Superman, and Wonder Woman. So, these are going to be awesome. Let's get right to it, shall we? Alright guys, so as I said, we've got some 7 new Funko Pops. Pop Heroes Justice League number 461. Starting it off, we got Batman. So, here we have him. Now this really looks like the Michael Keaton Batman, obviously. So, well, that's what Batman looked like back then in the 90s and 80s, or was it the 80s, 90s? All I know is there was a Silver Age Batman. He looks absolutely fantastic. Super cool. Just absolutely amazing. Now, these are all Target exclusives. One of them, unfortunately, the box came a little bit dinged up, but unfortunately, not this one. So, just check it out. He looks absolutely amazing in the box. Let's get him out. Comes with a separated base. Is he a bobblehead or is he not? He is not a bobblehead. Awesome. Oh my god, he just looks so much like Michael Keaton Batman. I think this is going to be my new favorite Batman Funko Pop. Just check him out. He looks absolutely amazing. Super cool. I love the different shadings, the textures. Like he's in a light coming off from this area, so parts of him are in shadow. So it just looks absolutely amazing. And even on his cape, on the back of it, it looks like he's got shadows that look like bats. It's just so awesome. It looks so cool. Absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10. Alright, on to the next one. We got number 462, Pop Heroes, Kyle Rayner as the Green Lantern. At least I think this is Kyle Rayner. It looks like Kyle Rayner. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Looks absolutely fantastic in the box. Let's check it out. So he has an integrated base, because he's in his flight position. Or, I guess you could call it floating. I don't know. But just check him out. He looks absolutely amazing. Kyle Rayner, one of the strongest lanterns in existence. Just absolutely fantastic. I love how he's also the one that is like one of the few Green Lanterns that actually has like almost armor on him. I mean, it's not armor, but it looks more like armor on him than anything else. I just love how like his uniform doesn't look like anything else by the other Green Lantern uniforms. Because usually the Green Lantern uniforms are pretty standard. I mean, they might look different because of the different shapes of the aliens, but his is like almost completely different. Looks absolutely fantastic. Just super cool. 10 out of 10. Oh, wait. I scratched that. There is some of his black paint on his, like, underside of his chin area on the back of his head from his hair. That's unfortunate. So not 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. But still looks absolutely fantastic. You can see it, like, right over here. That's sad. I love the blue shades to his hair. That's super cool. How they created the shadow effect on his hair. Absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, 9 out of 10, though. Alright, on to the next one. My favorite DC hero, although not the current DCU hero, if you get what I mean. We've got number 463, The Flash. Absolutely fantastic. Super cool suit. Definitely. Well, as I say this, I can't remember exactly what the Silver Age suit looks like. I can't remember if he had the gold lightning around his belt. I think he did. I just can't remember. That's what I'm basing this all off of. These are all the Silver Age versions. Just looks absolutely amazing, though. Let's get this open. He does not come with a base. Hopefully he stands up pretty well. And he does. It looks absolutely amazing. Also, I love how his boots are textured on the bottom. Like, they are meant to grip as best they can onto the ground. I love the shadow effect on him. Looks absolutely amazing. Super cool. Paint on him looks absolutely fantastic. I don't see any areas where they made mistakes. I also love how his lightning bolt is more orange on the center. Is this the Wally West one? I can't remember this all the Silver Age. Because they changed a lot of things and they kept changing it back and forth. Absolutely fantastic though. 10 out of 10. Alright, on to our next one, which is number 464. It is the Vint Aquaman, and he looks absolutely amazing. And this Aquaman is a more beast version because he doesn't have a hand anymore. He's got a hook as a hand because it got chopped off. I think in this version his hand got chopped off by his brother Orm, or he chopped off his own hand. I can't remember off the top of my head. Just absolutely fantastic. Super cool. Let's get it open, shall we? I love how also he's got like armor on one of his arms. That's super cool. I actually really like this version of Aquaman. I mean, I love Jason Momoa's Aquaman and the way that they've done like the Young Justice Aquaman. But in the past, Aquaman obviously has been kind of the butt of the jokes. He hasn't seemed really important, but I do like how the more modern versions and this one took Aquaman, made him less cartoony and more of serious. Because he's supposed to be king of Atlantis, king of the oceans, and king of the seas and all that, and he just seemed very, in the early ones, very, I don't know, not serious at all, like a king should be. So just check him out. Here we have Aquaman. He looks absolutely fantastic. Just super cool. It's interesting how they did the hook, though. I love the green scale on his pants. Looks absolutely fantastic. Although not really scales, they're like kelp almost. Or they're supposed to look like kelp. But still, really, really cool. And I love how, again, how they did the shading on his hair and on his torso. Anywhere that there'd be shadows from a source of light, he's got it on him. So I'm a bit curious on where the light is coming from. Just looks absolutely amazing. Super cool. Another 10 out of 10. Alright, now on to our final three. So starting up, we've got number 465, the Martian Manhunter. And unfortunately, this is the one that the box came a little bit dinged up on top. No big deal, though. Still absolutely fantastic. Super cool. Let's get it open, shall we? I love this version of the Martian Manhunter. Now, if you've seen the CW Supergirl, I get why they chose Martian Manhunter to look like that, especially with suits. But I like this suits version. He's not human. I mean, and he wasn't raised human, so why should his standards of, like, his clothing correlate to our standards? Because I get it because it just looks weird to have, like, a guy that's basically in this, but on his planet, there aren't any clothes. They're basically kind of genderless almost, if you think about it. I mean, they have genders, but no seeable genders, at least for us. So, like, why would it care? But I guess he's just, in the more modern days, they're, like, trying to conform that he's looks a little bit more human, but I like this look more of the Martian Manhunter. And he just looks absolutely fantastic. I love the giant cape. It just looks absolutely fantastic. Yeah, on some of the classic looks, I like him a lot more. I mean, he's literally the Martian Manhunter. He's not supposed to look like he's not supposed to, like, conform to, like, human dress standards. At least in my opinion. I mean, Superman, he's kind of different. He was raised on Earth. He spent basically not even an hour on his home planet. He was born and then gone. At least, maybe he was a couple days. I don't know. Still looks absolutely fantastic, though. Absolutely awesome, though. I don't see any paint problems. 10 out of 10. Alright, we're down to our final two. We've got the Big Bad, the Boy Scout, the Superman, number 466. The mullet hairstyle. Like, this is definitely the hair, like, right after he comes from, like, Superman lives. Like, he dies, and he comes back, he's got long hair. It just looks absolutely amazing. I honestly really love the long hair look for Superman. I think it works for him. I mean, on some versions of him, it doesn't work for him, but for most it does. I love the long hair look. So, let's get it open, shall we? And check it out. he comes with a base, which is good. Oh my god. Sometimes I make these bases impossible to get out. Ooh, it looks like he might be able to turn his head. Nope, never mind. Alright, so here we have Superman. And he looks absolutely fantastic. Again, I love the shading that they've done for his hair. Like, they've got like the blue tint just like Kyle Rayner does. It just looks absolutely amazing. The cape is really shadowed really nicely. His chest is shadowed really nicely. It just looks absolutely fantastic. I love the detail. I love how they made his suit look. I don't even care that he's wearing the classic red underwear on the outside. It still looks absolutely amazing on him. I love how the shadows affect his red boots. That just looks absolutely amazing. Again, super cool. And he looks good too, so there's no like paint bleeding or areas where the paint went where it wasn't supposed to. So another 10 out of 10. Alright, so on to our final pop of this video. We have Wonder Woman number 467. And Wonder Woman, what can you say? Wonder Woman is awesome. Definitely the classic one. Just like the Linda Carter era of Wonder Woman. Did I get her name right? If I got her name right, I'm going to be blasted in the comments. I'm terrible with names. But I think I got her name right. God, I hope so. Alright, number 467. Let's get it out of the box, shall we? Ooh, and she's got an integrated base away as well. Not as well. Show that she's launching into the air. She's about to lasso you with her lasso of truth. And you are going down. So just check it out in all of her glory. Wonder Woman, classic. Just looks absolutely fantastic. I love the black around her tiara. It just makes it more like defined. Super cool. Like this version and the Red Sun Wonder Woman are my favorite versions of Wonder Woman. They just are. I can't really explain to you, but those are my two favorite versions of Wonder Woman. They're like complete polar. I mean, I guess they're almost the same era, because Wonder Woman didn't change her outfit that much until like later. But yeah, they're my favorite renditions of her outfit. That and surprisingly enough, the Battle Arena one. I like that one too. That one looks really cool. This looks absolutely fantastic though. The lasso is actually pretty sturdy besides the end part. That's slightly movable, which is great. Because in the past, these lassos have been like super flimsy or like super brittle, I've noticed. And it just looks absolutely fantastic. The paint is really well done on her. Absolutely fantastic. Ooh, never mind. Scratch that. Wait, no, that's just shadow. Never mind. I thought there was some black paint in the wrong place. That's just the shadow effect that they did on her. It looks absolutely fantastic. Another 10 out of 10. What were your guys' thoughts on this video? If you liked it, please hit that like button and share this video. And subscribe if you're new. I post twice a week, every other week, and then once a week, every other week. So, one video a week, then 2 videos a week, then 1 video a week, and so on and so on. Alright, guys. Next Friday is the last, or I guess Wednesday the 25th is literally the last day to comment on the video. That's it. Well, technically, I mean, around then. Wednesday is the last video, or last day to comment on the giveaway video to either win the Child with Cup Funko Pop, and another person will be winning the 2 special edition Avengers Blacklight Funko Pop. So, I'll leave a link in the description down below for that. You have to be subscribed, have to comment down below which one you want. Either you want the Child with Cup or the Ant-Man and Thanos. Please let me know. And thank you guys so much for 534 subscribers. You guys can also check me out on Twitter. And that's pretty much it. Have a nice guys. Or what am I talking about? What am I talking about? As always, my fellow collectors, have a nice day and peace out. When I get excited, I can't record apparently.